How important was it to finish up the way you guys did with a big win over a rival team and to hang 40 on them?
I think it was just, a big statement for us. We haven't been getting a whole lot of respect around the country, and I think it was just a big statement win for us to just finish the season strong, and that's exactly what we did.
Do you kind of feel like for a while there in the first half that anything you dialed up was just going to go big?
That's kind of what we want the field to be like for every play we call, and I think we did a great job, over the bye week and this past week of practice, just really being dialed into all the looks that we're going to get on game day. And I think we all saw everything just like we practiced, and that's why we executed so clean.
Kyle, I know you haven't had a ton of time to reflect yet, but this team takes a step, one win more than last year in the regular season. What do you think this team kind of did in terms of advancing the program forward just a little bit more?
I think last year was a big, culture change around here, and we all bought in. I think it's just another stepping stone, another building block, and we plan to just keep it going.
Kyle, today you became the first quarterback since Tim Tebow to have a home win against the Florida Seminoles in the Swamp. Did that cross your mind at all about the significance coming into this game?
No, that's the first time I heard that. I didn't really know anything about that. So, my main focus is my main focus as a quarterback is to get the win for the team, and that's all I was focused on throughout the week. And, every single week, that's my main focus is to just stay dialed in and try to, kind of ignore all the outside noise just so we can all stay locked in as a team.
How did you guys practice this week coming into the game? Dan says you guys, he can always tell, like Monday or Tuesday, the way you practice if you're going to play really well. Did y'all kind of have good practices all week?
Yeah, I think we had some really good practices early on in the week. We had a really successful bye week of just getting those looks right. So when this past week came, we have already seen all these looks multiple times, and we're running multiple plays on all of these looks. And just like I said before, we didn't see anything new out there on the field, and that's why we executed so clean.
Kyle, can you talk about your senior receivers, not just their performance today, but in general?
I think they mean a lot to this team. A lot of those guys I came in with, and it's kind of a very humbling experience just to know that this is their last game in the Swamp, and really makes you cherish every single moment. And, I couldn't be more proud of how this class went out with their last victory in the Swamp.
Kyle, Tyree was telling us that he feels like the energy from the fans just in the Swamp, the whole atmosphere feels very different than when he first got here. What do you think that is?
Coach Mullen's big thing when he first came in was just restore the Gator standard around, Gainesville. And I think we're doing just that. And I think it's just only going to continue to grow and get bigger.
Looking forward to not having to run any stadiums, going undefeated in the Swamp.
Oh, yeah, undefeated in the Swamp. No stadiums in the offseason, so that's a good thing.
Kyle, what's it mean to you guys have beaten your two state rivals this year? Coach Mullen's 3-0 against state rivals. What does that mean as far as just building Florida's brand back up in this state?
Right. Luckily this year we were able to play both of our in-state rivals. And, it's kind of just what I said before. It's just we want to rebuild the Gator standard around Gainesville. And, we're just going to keep on setting building blocks every single year and just keep it going.